Hello, thank you for joining us for our Lunch to Learn. My name is Tiffany Smith, and
I'm Gina Lichtenberger.
And we're going to quickly go over some essential oils and Young Living products and really just the wellness lifestyle. We're going to talk fast because we want to keep this to 30 minutes so that you guys can listen on your lunch break. But if you have questions, there are ways to find us and ask those after, and we are more than happy to spend some time helping you. At least in our culture, in our society, we tend to be sick care focused. So Western medicine is amazing when we need it, but it is more focused on what to do with sick. And I would just challenge you to think about if we shifted our mindset and started thinking about health and wellness as compared to thinking about sick care. This has made a huge impact in our lives. I have 6 children, 3 have chronic illnesses, and that journey of trying to decipher how to help them the best led us into more of a wellness lifestyle, focusing on how to stay well instead of what to do when we got sick or in a crisis. And so that's been very it's been a huge blessing for us because it's completely switched the way that we have handled things. It has been very empowering. I love that my kids are very empowered to listen to their bodies, to trust their bodies, to take care of themselves. We obviously, I'm an RN, so I love medicine. I love integrated medicine, but we like to have things on hand that don't have as many side effects and are helpful and help us avoid having to go to Western medicine and to the doctor. So I know that this can be really overwhelming. So we hope that this 30 minutes just empowers you and lets you know, I understand it can be a big struggle on where to start, how to switch over. It feels like it can be more expensive. We're going to show you ways that it's actually saves you a lot of money to do this. And so I want you to leave here feeling empowered that you can make the changes that you need. We've seen huge success with people just making small changes in the products in their home. We've seen eczema go away just from people stop using, shampoo and soap products that have harmful chemicals in them. We've seen allergies go away from people switching laundry detergent. And so it really is empowering and saves you a ton of money and time and pain. Allergies are a pain if you can switch over. And so we're going to talk about how to do that in a very easy method.
So we are talking about essential oils in particular and products made with essential oils, but we're only talking about Young Living essential oils. And there's a reason for that. Right now, you can find essential oils everywhere at any grocery store, Walmart, CVS, but most of them are, and I would say, probably everyone that you can find there are not completely pure like Young Living oils. We have the seed to sale promise. We are the only company that does this. We are the only essential oils company on the planet who owns our own farms and or partners with farms who promise to do to use our methods, which we use no pesticides. Weeds are no weed killer. Weeds are hand pulled. It's the communities where we work are sustainable. We actually help sustain those communities. We employ so many people from the community. So there, in many ways, our farms are amazing. Beyond the fact that we can offer the very best essential oils. The oils that you can get at the store usually are adulterated. If nothing else, they're cut with lots of carrier oil. So there could just be a tiny amount of oil and they're not completely pure. Before Young Living, I tried a handful of oils, and while they smelled good, a lot of them, I saw absolutely no therapeutic benefit whatsoever from them. And I wasn't trying to take them internally or really apply them topically. I was just using them. Well, actually, I did apply them topically a little bit as perfume, but we've known of cases where people have actually been harmed by buy essential oils bought in the grocery store because they can have all kinds of chemicals in them. So we're only talking about Young Living. We absolutely love Young Living. We visited several of their farms. We're actually going to another farm this weekend in Kona, Hawaii, to visit the sandalwood farm. So
Yay.
we know firsthand, we've seen the distillation process. We know the care that they take, and we trust only Young Living. Essential oils, by the way, are the lifeblood of the plant. They are like the plant's immune system, basically, and they can provide us with the same kinds of benefits. Our bodies recognize them because they're living, unlike a lot of the synthetic things that we try to take or use therapeutically. Our bodies actually can take them in and utilize them in a way that's beneficial and helps our body systems actually work. So it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I love that they work with and support our body in the process. So like when we're talking about supporting hormones or things like that, we don't have to worry about them disrupting hormones because they come alongside and work with and balance out. So they work very differently than like a pharmaceutical medication would. So how do we use essential oils? The reason why we use them is for us, they were the missing link. And so they operate in your body in many different ways. But they were the missing link outside of nutrition. They are like nutrition, exercise, and the essential oils are, to me, the three key components to health and wellness. And so we use them three different ways. Like she said, we only use Young Living. And we actually did have a thing where I bought store-bought lavender and had a secondary burn from something in it. And so, and also it's important to know that Young Livings are so potent that you usually have to use less of them because it's not just like the runoff water that the other bottles are. So we use them three different ways. We use them topically, like she said, putting them on our body. So if, my knee hurts, I'll grab a bottle of Panaway and put a few drops of that, and that'll take care of it. We use them internally as well. So sometimes that looks like putting them in capsules. Like during season changes, we put a mixture of lemon, lavender, and peppermint in a capsule and take that. Also this morning I woke up sneezing. And so I just put lavender in my hand and swiped it on the inside of my cheeks. And that completely stopped me from sneezing. Praise the Lord. That's my favorite trick. So that is also how we do it internally. And then we diffuse. And so diffusing is putting them in a diffuser in your home, and diffusing does make everything smell wonderful. But it's important to note that within 30 minutes of diffusing, it's actually getting into your blood. They can test the therapeutic components of it in your blood. So it's not just about like, oh, this smells good, and, I feel like I'm in a spa. It's actually getting into a therapeutic place in your body. So Young Living, you can just try any oil or any product. They have over 600 products of essential oils, different blends of oils, like cleaning products that do not have the harmful, harsh chemicals in them, but actually have essential oils which benefit you. And then a lot of personal care products as well, because a lot of the things that are in the products that we use are harming our bodies. They're disrupting our hormones. They're creating toxic overload in our systems. And so just getting rid of those and replacing them with something that has the therapeutic benefit of essential oils. Like I said, we've just seen tons of testimonies just from that in general. But the best way to really get started is they have a kit of specific oils, and it comes with a diffuser, which you have to have. And so we're going to go through a few of those kind of speed round and our favorite ways to use them. So the first one is lavender, which I already talked about, my favorite way to use it. We also use this for sleep, for cuts, for bruises, for burns, for sunburns. We'll put it like directly on those areas. And we do diffuse it at night a lot for sleep and relaxation.
Frankincense is one of the most amazing oils that we have, and it was given to the baby Jesus, so it's good. It was actually more costly than gold. So frankincense is, it's incredible. It says here that it's the Mac Daddy of oils. It is really, really great for skin. It's actually been tested by Dr. Lynn here at the OU Medical Center. It's been tested against some some skin issues that are pretty serious, and it's proven effective for that. It's also just great for complexion, for dark spots, for wrinkles, for any of that stuff to keep you young. It's great for your immune system. It's an oil that everyone needs to have. It's also really, really great for emotions and spirituality, for whenever you're praying or meditating, or just to calm you down and give you peace.
Yeah, as I say, it's a lot of people's calming oil. If they're feeling panicky, they'll maybe put it on the roof of their mouth or apply it on and just breathe it. It really helps calm them down. Another one, which I already mentioned, is Panaway. These are named to kind of help you out when it's a blend. So Panaway is a blend. So it used to be called Panaway. And again, I just apply it directly on any area that I'm hurting. So it's great for headaches too. But if your shoulder, if your joints, if your arthritic hands, if you are experiencing any kind of pain, putting it on directly really helps with that.
Raven, as we just said, that the names kind of help you out. I'm not sure how Raven does.
Yeah. Maybe not all of them,
but Raven is an amazing blend. It has eucalyptus, peppermint, raven sarah, lemon, and wintergreen. It's great for breathing. It's great for all things breathing. And I always get this mixed up, but you can help me. Is it a cough suppressant or expectorant? This one's the expectorant, right? So this one will help you have more productive coughs. It's amazing.
Yeah. And the next one is Valor, which we just put on actually. So Valor is like a whole thing in itself. I love Valor. It is so calming. It smells amazing. It's really good to promote confidence. So if you have any kid with test anxiety or like a big event, like I have a kid who plays chess tournaments, so he uses Valor before those or big sporting events, then we'll do Valor. It just really does help you calm. We do it before we do classes. We should have put it on our kids before because they're out of school today and having a blast. And it's my favorite one to put in Epsom salt in a bath because it literally feels like taking a Xanax, or it's so calming and relaxing and like chill. It's my mama chill pill is Valor in a bath. I love it.
Okay, peace and calming, similar uses. Peace and calming is great for anything to calm you down. But for me, the biggest game changer, it was the biggest game changer for my youngest, who is now 7, almost 8. But it's the one thing that would help calm her down whenever she was having colic or any kind of issues like that, or in the car. It's just great to put it on your hands, cup it over your mouth, breathe it in. I know people who actually take it in a capsule. It's just what the name says.
Yeah. And stress away. So those can kind of be interchangeable, and usually people prefer one over the other. They have a little different smell to me. So I personally like peace and calm like in the afternoon and evening because it feels a little more like sleepy, relaxing to me. And then stress away has lime in it, and so it's a little more uplifting. So I use that like during the day for work stress, anything like that. But you can really interchange them. They're just different smells, and it's a preference.
Yeah, and a lot of people wear either of those for perfume as well. Lemon Vitality is amazing. It's an oil, well, lemon in general is an amazing oil for you. It has so many components that are great for cleansing the blood, and it's great to put in your water just to flavor your water if you have a hard time drinking it, but also it has the benefits of helping to detox your body whenever you drink it. You can also diffuse it for an uplifting smell. It makes anything smell clean.
Peppermint is my husband. I think it's every man's favorite oil, isn't it? It's funny. But it's my husband's favorite oil. We use it for GI issues. So if there's stomach upset, if there's motion sickness, they'll just breathe it, just smell it in the car when they're feeling sick. It also really helps with headaches too. And then my favorite thing about peppermint is it cools you off. And so I put just a few drops on my ears, and it actually like chemically tricks your body into thinking it's cooling off. And so it really brings it down. So it's also great for anytime your internal body temperature is increased. And so people with hot flashes, like in the heat of the winter, we love that. It also, I'll put just 1 drop. It's really strong, but 1 drop in water, especially like if we're out at the pool or something, is like a calming, cooling, really good.
Digise is our oil for all things digestion. It is adaptogenic, and all essential oils are actually. Remember when Tiffany said that oils support your body system? That's what they do. So they don't stop or start processes. So Digise can be used for anything going on with your digestive system, whether it's just nausea or if it's diarrhea, if it's constipation, like whatever it is, it's going to help your body function in the way that it's supposed to. And it is literally a game changer. It's one of those that works almost immediately and almost every time. In fact, this weekend, my girls had a friend spend the night, and her little sister is 2, and she had been vomiting for 3 days. And the mom messaged me and she was like, I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna have to take her in. She just is so sick. And so whenever her grandma brought her to me, I said, hey, I'm sending this Digise with you. Take it back to your daughter, basically to give it to her daughter. And so she did. And then she texted me immediately and said, this oil is amazing. I'm not even joking. I put it on her, and a couple seconds, like I think she said within 30 seconds or a minute or whatever, she was walking to the refrigerator saying that she wanted something to eat. And that's the kind of things that we have seen over and over and over with our kids and with ourselves. So Digise is incredible.
Yeah, I was supposed to have like 1,000 of those testimonies.
Yeah.
That's so that, like my youngest, it was like one of his first words, Digise. He would ask for it. So citrus fresh is in there too. This is like a yummy mixture of orange, grapefruit, spearmint, lemon. It smells amazing. It's one of my favorite ones to diffuse, especially in the spring. It makes it smell like you've cleaned your house, even if you haven't. It's also another one I like to drink. The spearmint helps curbing appetite. And then like the lemon and grapefruit, like she said, really help flush your system and help detox you. It's great for immune support. Some people like to add this in to like their cleaners just for the yummy smell of it. It's also just great to apply onto like fatty tissue to help deplete because fat cells tend to store a lot of toxins, and that helps push them out as well.
Thieves is one of the biggest things that Young Living is known for. We have a whole entire line of products made with Thieves. Thieves is an amazing oil for immunity, basically for it's antibacterial and all the things. If you diffuse it in the air, it kills the bacteria in the air. I can't remember how quickly, but it kills like 98% of the bacteria in the air within a short amount of time. And it works for all the things. We put it on our kids' spines, we put it on their feet, we take it in a capsule, we add it to ningxia or to tea. So Thieves is just a great one, especially during the fall and winter.
Mm-hmm. And we have a whole product line with Thieves in it. So we have Thieves Cleaner, which everybody loves, is super cheap. So this is one of the things I talked about in the beginning. A lot of people feel like, oh, it's just so expensive to switch over to like cleaner products. But Thieves, all of our stuff is highly concentrated. And so like just you buy a bottle and then you put it in spray bottles, and it ends up being like $1 bottle. Like it's cheaper than what the junk you would buy at the dollar store. And you're eliminating so many things that can be causing so many different issues in your body. We also have Thieves toothpaste, which we personally, my dentists are always shocked that I can bring this many kids in without cavities. And they're always saying, how do you do that without using extra fluoride and stuff? And we're like, we use Thieves, like it works every time. I had a tooth that was bothering me, and using Thieves on that and the Thieves mouthwash has helped completely eliminate that. And so there's Thieves hand sanitizer, like there's just so much of the Thieves because it is such a powerful blend for the immune system and for what it can do, that we have an entire product line of it. It's really, really amazing.
Speaking of that, there's also cough drops. There's lozenges and cough drops, and we both have a cough drop in our mouth. And right before this started, actually, Tiffany had ordered some and they didn't come in yet. And we're both flying to Hawaii on Wednesday. And she was like, you're going to have to give me half that bag. I mean, we're that good of friends that she can just say that, like, you're going to have to give me half that bag because I can't travel without Thieves. And I'm like, okay.
I can't. I always keep the Thieves cough drops and the lozenges with me. I love them. So another product we have is called Ninja Red. It's a drink. It's an high antioxidant drink. It has tons of vitamins and minerals that your body needs, and a way it can uptake it because it's liquid. It supports your whole body. It supports your immune function. It's great for circulation issues. It's great for eye health. It helps with energy level. Everyone in our family, you just have to drink 1 to 2 ounces of it a day, and everyone in our family does that. If we start to get under the weather or feeling bad, we amp up how much we're using while we start using more oils on our body, like applying more Thieves and diffusing it and stuff. And this really has helped us keep almost every sickness down to just 24 to 48 hours without having to go in for anything. So we're really, really thankful for this drink. We already talked about the hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay. So the very best deal, like we said, if you want to get started with Young Living, is to get a premium starter kit, because it has every oil that we just mentioned, and it has a sample of Thieves, and it has a sample, and it has a Ninja packet. So it has all the stuff that you would need to set up your own like in-home medicine cabinet or toolbox, supplement toolbox. And it's super inexpensive. That's the best way. It automatically unlocks your 24% off for an entire year. So anything that you buy moving forward, is 24% off. But you can start any way that you want to start. You could just order a roller of Valor or a thing of Thieves cough drops. Like, you can order whatever you want to get started. But Young Living is so awesome that you get that 24% discount if you spend at least $100 in an order in a year, or you sign up for Subscribe to Save, which is the loyalty rewards program with Young Living. That's also incredible. It's the best way to continue saving, to get things sent to your home monthly, and you get rewards so that you can buy free products. So not only do you get a discount, but with everything that you purchase, you get a certain percentage back depending on how long you've been on it, and you're able to get all kinds of freebies.
Yeah. And when you do that, whoever invited you or sent you the recording of this class, you just use their enroller number. So when you go to join or to purchase your product, it'll ask you if you have a number. You will put that in enroller, and that connects you to our team. And so what that does for you is just give you a lot of free education and value. We have Facebook groups. We have classes every month. We're doing one next month on emotions and oils. Because it is one of the number one things that they're the most helpful for. And then there's, years of information in there. So any kind of issue you have, you can search in the groups and find. It just gives you a lot more support. So once you do that, you'll be added into our groups. We don't bother you or annoy you. We just offer education for you and help you with any questions and challenges that you have. That's it.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll share this in our groups. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and definitely ask the person who invited you. And
we're excited for you to get started.
Yeah.
Have a good day.